Now, an emergency weather alert from Andy's Randomness.
Hello everyone, it is almost 1 o'clock Eastern on July 30th, 2020. I have to talk to you all about Tropical Storm Isaias. I can't even get the name correct because it's just so hard to pronounce, but I am coming here to you all because right now a lot of noon newscasts have been preempted this afternoon because, again, this is the last day of national mourning for John Lewis, the late congressman who passed 2 weeks ago. Today is his funeral, so randomly bring that up. But I'm coming on here to do their job. So let's get into what we need to discuss. So, as you can see here, this is the storm. It's currently right now over Puerto Rico and is now making a sharp left into the Dominican Republic and expected to also hit nearby Haiti. So here is a GIF loop of it going over Puerto Rico right now. Looks like a little bit of it went into San Juan, but a majority of it is the middle and western part of Puerto Rico right now, and it's expected to go into the Dominican Republic today as well. So, looking at it from the satellite image, this one right here, you could see that definitely making its way to the Dominican Republic right now, and there's a little bit of an eye that's trying to develop, but this is not a Cat 1 at the moment. So, we're going to take a look at the 11 a.m. advisory. This storm will produce heavy rains and potentially life-threatening flash flooding and mudslides across Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, northern Haiti, Turks and Caicos, and the Bahamas. Heavy rain associated with this storm may begin to affect South Florida Saturday morning, August 1st, potentially resulting in isolated flash and urban flooding. Tropical storm conditions will continue across portions of the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico through early afternoon and will spread across portions of the Dominican Republic, Haiti, the Turks and Caicos, and the Bahamas later today through Friday, and tropical storm warnings are in effect for these areas. Do not focus on the details of the track forecast, as rainfall and wind hazards will extend far from the center of the storm. There is a risk of impacts from winds, heavy rain, and storm surge along portions of the U.S. East Coast beginning this weekend in Florida and spreading northward to the Carolinas and southern mid-Atlantic states, potentially also affecting the Grand Strand of South Carolina, the Georgia coastline beaches, Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, Hampton Roads region, Virginia, and the Delmarva Peninsula. Also, interest should be kept for the Jersey Shore, Delaware Valley, and potentially New York City metro region heading into Wednesday next week, depending on the cone of uncertainty. So again, the next advisory will not come out till later this afternoon, but I will be definitely keeping an eye on this, no matter what. Okay, here we go. Tropical storm or hurricane watches could be issued for portions of South Florida later today. So let's just take a look and see if we can get the cone of uncertainty here. Now, with the cone of uncertainty, it looks like at the moment this storm is going to hit the coastline of Florida. Looks like Miami, West Palm, potentially Jacksonville. And again, this is what things look like at the moment. We could be seeing a situation on Monday where the Grand Strand of North Carolina, where Myrtle Beach and Florence is, they could see somewhat of this coming in. You got the Cape along North Carolina. You got the Delmarva Peninsula. So all of the Delmarva Peninsula right now is in the cone of uncertainty. A lot of it is. So this has to be closely monitored. And then once again, potentially New York City could see something on Wednesday. So this is again going to have to be closely monitored within the next week. But again, this could change. The models can change. The NAM, the GFS, the Euro, the Canadian, they could all change. So anything is not out of the question. So let's see if we can get the... Yeah, we don't want an advisory, no. We don't want that. We want this. So this is what they think could happen. Tropical storm force winds could be seen in Ocean City, Maryland, potentially Monday night going into early hours of Tuesday morning. But right now, this model claims it's not even going to get anywhere near New York City. So potentially it could just be rip currents along the Atlantic, which definitely cannot be ruled out. That's certainly not out of the question. So models are just going crazy with this. As you can see here, this model claims it's going to hit New York City. Again, this is just crazy. I'm hoping this one's correct. I'm hoping that this one is just going to take it out to sea. And we'll forget about ever discussing it for New York City and just only hit Florida. But let's just take a look and see what the 12Z gives it at the moment. So, okay, here we go. Just taking a look right now and see if we can get images to load. Because again, everybody's trying to use this website, so it's very reasonable. So, right now, this is too close to Florida. They claim that it's going to stay east of Florida right now. And then as you can see here, going into Sunday, gets close to Jacksonville. So now we look into Monday, and it looks like it could hit the Carolina coastline. This is too close to call. This could be a Cat 2 on Monday. This could be a Cat 2 on Monday, according to the GFS. Pressure goes up back to a Cat 1. Now, here's the issue with Tuesday. The heavy bands of rain stay out east of the Atlantic, far away from Delmarva, which is good news. But as far as Tuesday, this could make landfall as a Cat 1 or a tropical storm on the eastern end of Suffolk County on Tuesday morning. So if you're in Suffolk County and you're on the east end, you need to keep an eye on this. That's my suggestion from this model. And then it looks like... Oh, boy. Wow, this is too close to call, but it looks like a potential Cat 1 could hit Rhode Island and the eastern part of Connecticut, potentially. Heading into late Tuesday night. Yeah, see, there it goes. Yeah, some remnants could end up in Boston. Okay, so then it goes out to sea by Wednesday. And then it just forms out. But again, anything can change. This is the latest 12Z model. So what we'll do right now is, can we get a NAM model? Because I just want to only focus on the East Coast. I don't want to go specifically into an area where it's not going to be specific enough. So I just want to get an idea of 28 hours. Can we get the 28-hour one or no? Because I'm having an issue, folks. I do apologize. Yeah, there we go. We want to go further out this way. Okay, here's what the NAM is trying to make out. And it is going to take a while for it to load. But as you see here, it's nearby in the Caribbean on Friday, which is tomorrow. Then you're looking at a situation where this could become a Cat 1 going into the wee hours of Saturday morning. So we're only getting an idea of what this could look like over Florida. But I do want to take a look at the CMZ model to get an idea. Because I forget what the name of the European one is at the moment. Maybe I can go along the fly here. But as you can see here, this looks like a Cat 1 could hit Miami on Saturday. Okay, now it's looking like only a tropical storm according to the NAM. So that's decent news. But this is way too close to Palm Beach. Wow, it looks like it could even get close to Port St. Lucie potentially. And then it goes out to sea on Monday. Which, the issue is, could it strength to a Cat 2 and hit the Carolinas on Monday? That is a very good question. So my suggestion is areas along the northeastern coastline in the mid-Atlantic, you need to keep an eye on this. Because we could be facing a situation from Monday to Wednesday next week with this storm. So it needs to closely be monitored. No question about that. Yeah, I believe this is the European, if we can pull that up. Yeah, this is the Euro. This is the Euro, and they only go by 24 hours. See, I knew I could find the European. I had to use two more ones I'm going to use. Okay, here is today. You don't want that. Yeah, here we go. Here is the Euro. It says right here. The Euro is claiming that this is taking it to the western part of Florida. So, that to me is suspicious. Yeah, see that's... Yeah, see the Euro claims it's going to go out to... Going to go out west of Tampa. But again, I don't believe that. So, two more I'm going to take a look at and then we'll wrap this up. Let's just take a look at the NavGem. Okay, I used NavGem previously for other hurricanes. So, we'll just quickly try to load this up. I do apologize because, again, my Wi-Fi is not the best. Blame Spectrum because there were outages in my area yesterday. So you're going to have to bear with me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this up. Looks like it's not loading. Wish I can get you 48 hours, but apparently it's not loading. There we go. There we go. Okay, good, good. So, NavGem is claiming... Yep, the NavGem is agreeing with the GFS in some sense. Could hit the Carolinas. Tropical storm force winds. Then you have Delmarva on the direct impact. Then you have New York in a direct impact. So again, that's going to have to be closely watched. But again, you can't believe all the models at once. So let's just check the Canadian and then we'll wrap this up. Canadian will be loading, so just stand by. So we do have an idea of previous 6 hours. So I want to go as far as 48 hours to get an idea of what this could look like. So it is going to load up in the 48-hour category in just a second. But you get an idea of what this could look like. Yeah, look at this. This is Saturday. It's too close to Miami. It's too close to Miami and it's too close to the Keys. Yeah, here's the thing. The NavGem is agreeing with the Canadian. The NavGem is starting to agree with the Canadian model. So, could it go out west? I mean, that's a good question. There is still a possibility that this could change and west of the western part of Florida where the Gulf is, could this be potentially Fort Myers and Tampa? That's a very good question. So again, that's going to have to be determined. But yeah, that's the latest update I can give you. I'll be closely monitoring this, and if I hear anything for Delmarva in the next couple of days, I will keep you all posted, because I, again, stress this out, that anything goes. Next advisory is supposed to come out at 2 o'clock, but if not, we will be getting the next advisory at 5 p.m. So I will definitely be keeping an eye on this. So thank you for watching. Until the next one, please take care.